What's up, guys? 6 months ago, I decided to play guitar. I told myself, I can do this, so I'm gonna do it. And I did it. That's not to say I am at the level that I want to be at. I'm nowhere close to that. You know, I've learned a guitar. You know, I can play a few things. I've also written a couple things already. I wrote something within 2 months. If someone had told me, hey, within 2 months of playing guitar, you will have written something that you'll like, I would have told them to fuck off, because that sounds like bullshit to me. But I did it. It's crazy, you know? Like, I had this crazy misconception of what music and playing an instrument and writing music was. I had this idea that it was this crazy, hard, almost impossible thing. And what I've learned throughout my process is that music can be incredibly simple and be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the more I've learned guitar, the more I listen to some of the music that I listen to, and I'm like, wow, that's actually really simple to do. I could have written that. And yeah, so anyways, what I want to do for this video is show some clips of me early on trying to play a few things, and then I'm going to play them and show you my progress. I'll also show you some of the stuff that I have written. How the fuck? Wait a fucking minute, I'm on the wrong strings. Nope. So the first song that I tried to learn was Jesus Christ by Brand New. And for the first few weeks, I was playing this completely wrong. So I was doing this. Like that. It's actually... Anyways, here it goes. Actually, yeah, I should plug this in. That'd be dope if I could fucking learn this solo. This solo I think I could learn. I think that'd be the hardest thing that I know how to do if I did learn it. But I think that is within my abilities. I'm gonna start at the double slide where it goes 3 5 5 3. Woo! Alright, that's almost there. So 3 5, then it goes 2 4, oh, or 3 2 rather, so it goes, and then it hops up a string, you sneaky bastard, and then, ah, that fucking hurts. Damn, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Fuck that. When I first tried doing the solo, as anything that I first tried doing with guitar, it sounded terrible. But now it's sounding okay. It's still not perfect. The double slide, it's still giving me a hard time, but it sounds exponentially better than when I started. I'm sure I could learn it, but I don't know it. So one of the first things that I picked up pretty quickly was the Wonderwall chord progression. And I understand, half of you just sighed or moaned or whatever. Wonderwall was basically the first song you learn as a guitar player. Like 90% of the people learn this song first. It's super simple because the entire time you can have your pinky and your ring finger anchored on the E and the B string. And it's super simple. This is a great way to get your foot in the door for chords. Sounds really nice. That wasn't Wonderwall, but that's the chord progression to Wonderwall. This is what got me started to write my own music. When I first started playing, I had this idea in my head that I wasn't going to be able to write music for a long time. Because when I first started, my goal was to just write music. And I hit that goal within 2 months, and I did not think in a million years that was possible. But that's just because I had this ignorant idea of creating music. So once I learned Wonderwall, it's been a while since I've actually played Wonderwall. How does it go? Right? That got my foot in the door for writing music. Now, the first thing that I wrote wasn't the Wonderwall chord progression, but that kind of gave me the idea of like, holy crap, like, this is actually a lot simpler than I thought it was. So, what's cool is that if you learn a couple more chords, that you can implement that in your other chord progressions. So, once you learn how to play a couple chords, you already know how to play hundreds of songs. There's this one song that I really liked from a band called Brand New. They wrote the song Jesus Christ, which I just played earlier. And it just starts off with basically the Wonderwall chord progression, almost. And it's just... And it took me like 3 to 4 months to realize, crap, I know I can play that, even though within a month I could have been able to play that. So there's just so much about this that I had completely wrong when I first started playing guitar. I've been trying Island in the Sun. I've probably put like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours into this, and I'm still really struggling with it. But I can feel myself getting better. Like, I don't know what it is. There's some cool thing about learning a new song or a new chord progression where it's like, you can feel yourself getting better at it, but you can't really articulate what it is or how you are getting better. Yeah, see, it's a struggle. This has taken me about 3 weeks to get to this point. I had said in previous videos that I had hoped to be able to play it perfectly within like 2 weeks, and I didn't put the work in. You know, I picked it up every day, but I didn't push myself. So this is one of those songs where I'm at this fringe point of like, sometimes I can play it well, sometimes it sounds like garbage. So here goes nothing. I'm definitely still struggling a little bit on that one. You know, it's funny because this song doesn't sound very hard to play, and it really isn't, but with my skills and where I'm at right now, it is difficult for me to play because it's a bunch of chord changes that I'm not used to. I'm pretty happy with my progress though, so that's all that's important. On to the next one. How does this go? Fuck, how does it... Oh my god. Pretty sure it said 4-5, right? So this is 4. So. Capo on the 3rd fret. This first little riff, it gets played twice, but for the sake of time, I'm only going to play it once. So yeah, the part where I have to go. That part, I can't do it very well. It's too fast for my brain right now, but I'll get it. Just a matter of time. If I keep practicing and keep practicing, I will get it. It's not a matter of whether I can or can't do it. It's a matter of how much practice I put in. So then I have a bunch of songs, not a bunch, but a couple songs where I didn't really record them in the past. But about 4 or 5 months into playing, I was like, hey, maybe I should learn these really simple songs that I know I will be able to play. So anyways, 7 Nation Army. Super simple. Enter Sandman being another one. I don't really have that down pretty well. I've played it better. Yeah, something like that. You get the point. This one I haven't really practiced a whole lot as of late. It was something that I practiced a lot early on. It's called, I think it's called They... It's a song by Bayside. I fucking forget. I'll put it wherever. The next couple minutes of the video, I'm just gonna put in clips of the songs that I have written. I don't want to play it right now because some of them required like a effects pedal setup that I'm not entirely sure how I did. thanks for watching, guys. You know, I made this channel for a couple reasons. The main reason being it would give me an incentive to keep playing the guitar, and it has worked in that sense. But what it's turning into and what I'd like for it to become is I want people to pick up an instrument. Like I want people to be like, I want to show people how easy it is, you know? Like a lot of people, including myself, maybe I'm projecting, but I know I'm not the only one out there that feels this way or felt this way. Like playing an instrument, it just seemed impossible. And you know, my entire life I thought I had this idea in my head, like, oh, it'd be awesome to, like, you know, play the guitar by a campfire. It just seems so like impossible to me, and it's not though. For some reason I never actually tried. You know, when I was younger, there were a few times where I picked up the guitar and I tried to play something, and I think the furthest I got was going from that first chord in Wonderwall to the G chord, and I couldn't stick with it. I didn't have the attention span or something. Like I didn't think I could do it. I will say though, it does require some level of patience because it's frustrating. Trying to learn an instrument is very frustrating. The way I've been trying to look at it is like, you know, Bob Marley didn't pick up the guitar and fucking play Voodoo Child on his first day, you know? Bob Marley, he sucked. He sucked and he sucked and he sucked and he sucked until he didn't suck. And anyone can do that. It's not a special ability. Yeah, he may have had some sort of artistical gift, but the guitar or whatever instrument itself, it doesn't require any innate abilities. It requires work and practice, almost like any other skill in life. You know, you start doing anything, you probably suck at it. You know, like it's a thing where everyone had to practice. Some people will learn faster than others. Some people will pick up things better. Some people are just better at piecing things together in their head. But what I do know is that you will be rewarded by practice. Some people takes more practice than others, but everyone can get there. There might be a cap to your skill level, but like that cap for everyone is pretty impressive. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. If you see anything that I'm doing wrong, I'd love to know. Like I said, I'm trying to learn this, so I'm sure there's people watching this that are infinitely better at guitar than I am, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and I'd love your advice. Thanks for watching.